If you're watching my video, I want to ask you to please subscribe to my video and to my channel, because if you do that, I think YouTube is more inclined to allow me to stay on and allow me to keep posting. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. February 21st, 2018. I just made a video which was kind of long, so I decided it'd be a good idea to shut it off and turn it back on again and re-record this part of the video or this part of the narrative that I want to record here and put into a movie. I have been looking at and researching motorized transportation. On the video that I just recorded a few minutes ago, I told you about the scooter that I bought and tried and decided it wasn't going to work for me and I had to send it back. I talked also about the Rubbee, R-U-B-B-E-E motor for a bicycle that you attach to the back of a bicycle, and it's a friction wheel that moves the rear wheel and helps you to power your bicycle. And I've canceled that order. Well, I also decided that I was going to buy what is called an e-bike, an electric bike. It's built as an electric bike. Now I did a bunch of research and I had found a bike and a bike company that I was pretty confident was okay. It was a legit outfit and was going to provide me a decent e-bike. Ancheer, A-N-C-H-E-E-R. Ancheer is the name of the company, or at least the name of the bicycles that I was looking at. And I was looking at them on eBay and on Amazon, and they were around, the cheapest one that I was able to find was a 20-inch foldable e-bike, and it was $680. That was about as cheap as I could find. I did some further research. I explored even further into Amazon. I came across a bike that's an electronic bike, and I believe it's at least a copy of the Ancheer, or it might in fact even be an Ancheer. When you look at the pictures that I found with the bike that I found, it showed a couple of pictures where there was a bicycle that had the Ancheer logo on the bicycle. I don't know how they can do that and not send you an Ancheer bicycle. Anyway, I found this bicycle. It's a folding mountain bike, 26-inch bicycle. It's bigger than the 20-inch, of course, 26-inch. But that might be a good thing for me. I believe that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get it in a couple of days. I had to pay $500 for it. Free shipping, no taxes. They're shipping it to me from China, I'm pretty sure. Don't have to pay taxes if it comes from China. Supposed to have it within the next 4 or 5 days. Now this bike is a little bit heavier. The 20-inch bike that I was just talking about weighed about 45 pounds. This one here weighs about 60 pounds. It's bigger, it weighs more. I believe it will still fit into the back seat of my car, might even fit into the trunk of my car with nothing in the trunk. That's what I'm hoping. I guess I would say that I'm doing all of this because I'm looking for alternatives. I'm looking for additional alternatives other than my car when I'm towing my car behind my motorhome. I want to be able to travel. I've decided that my motor scooter, my Honda Helix, is too heavy to put on the back of the motorhome. And consequently, I'm not going to do it anymore. I've decided that I love that thing. It treats me well. I went down just yesterday, hadn't started it in a month, and it kicked over and started first try within a second or 2 seconds. But it's heavy, and when it's sticking out off the back of the motorhome, it's adding a heck of a lot of weight out there. The motor scooter, I believe, the Helix, I think weighs near 400 pounds. The rack that I had it on weighs another 100 pounds. So I'm putting an additional 400 or 500 pounds on the back of the motorhome, and I'm already pretty close to at max weight. As a matter of fact, I weighed it a while ago, and I was overweight. That was without the scooter on it. The rack was on it, but the scooter wasn't on it. I was overweight. I have since tried to reduce the weight in it. I'm going to do so some more. I'm going to try to take more stuff out of it that I don't need, and get rid of it, store it, whatever, so I can take it down and weigh it again. I'm hoping that I can get under the weight limit for it. The weight limit, I think, is 14,800 pounds, gross vehicle weight, and I was over 15,000, so I was a couple of hundred, maybe 300-400 pounds overweight. Hopefully I can get under, and that's a good thing. Now, when I'm using the motorhome and I'm towing the car, I'm not adding any weight to the car, to the motorhome rather. The tow hitch, the tow bar, probably weighs about 75 pounds. So I am adding 75 pounds to it, but that's all. All of the weight of the car and whatever I have in and on the car is just being towed, not being. It's not weighing down the vehicle. It's making the motor work harder, but it's not putting more pressure on the springs and the shocks and all of that sort of thing. I will say that you know, the brakes on the motorhome with all that weight have to work harder. The suspension has to work harder. All of that. Now, Paul put the airbags in there on the rear for me, and I'm hoping that that's going to help a lot. I'm hoping that I can have a better suspension for the motorhome. I hope it holds the extra weight. That 100-gallon fresh water tank under my bed is 100 gallons of water, weighs about 800 or 900 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Might even weigh more than that. I don't even know, but it weighs a lot. So I have to be judicious with the amount of water that I carry. If I'm going to be boondocking a lot, I got to carry a lot of water. But if I'm only going to be going from campground to campground, I don't have to take more than a quarter of a tank of water. That'll help to reduce the weight. So at any rate, now to get back on subject, when I tow the car behind the motorhome, I am hopeful that this new bicycle that I'm buying is just what I need. If I want to just go, you know, 10 miles to see something, or if I want to go 10 miles to a grocery store, or whatever, whatever little short places that I want to see, places that I want to go and I don't want to take the car. I can take the bicycle. Also, when I go camping with Paul and Clark and some of the other guys, they all like to ride bicycles. Well, I can't ride a bicycle like they can, but with my electric bicycle, I'll be able to go with them and do that. So at any rate, I wanted to get this started. I'm waiting for the electric bicycle to show up, to get here. It's being shipped by FedEx. I've had problems with FedEx in the past. Hopefully the FedEx guy will be able to come and just press the button under the telephone system that we have and call me up and tell me my package is ready to be picked up down at the front steps, or maybe they'll bring it up here and leave it at my door at my condo. I hope I don't have to make a special trip down to Fort Myers to get it, which is what I've had to do in the past. Anyway, that's it for now. Okay.